Hi everybody, Sanbonani. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami Ntando Mdletshe, and on this channel sikhuluma ngama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. Listen, you guys, I want to talk about a show Gogo Skoteni called Thokoza Gogo that was on Moja Love. When I watched last week, you guys, as those who have been watching my reviews when it comes to this show, I hadn't reviewed every single episode, okay? It just depended if I thought the episode was interesting enough for me to review it. So, us not getting the episode this week, I just thought that last week's episode was the last episode. It was episode 6, and they were doing that sit down with a therapist, and it was quite dramatic. And it made sense to me that it was the last episode. They went out with a bang because that scene was very dramatic. So I did not think that the show has been cancelled. I just thought that they must have just had 6 episodes because sometimes they do that when it's the first season. But people are saying that it wasn't the case. The show was possibly cancelled because the other Sangomas are complaining about Gogo Maweni and her show. And this is what Twitter is saying about this. Okay. So apparently some Sangomas had a meeting. Izangoma zasemzansi Afrika, yazi ukuthi if izangoma can just get together and come up with ikhambi to fix our economy, if they can just come together and come up with ikhambi to take care of the crime rates, if they can just come together and come up with ikhambi of getting rid of poverty, if they can come together and help us with shortage of water, help us come together and call ESCOM to the meeting and, come up with ways that we can just get free electricity 24/7 without load shedding. If they can just do that, if they can just come together and come up with the kambi, so that when you go and buy groceries, instead of spending 4,000 rand, the 4,000 rand groceries can just cost you 1,000 rand. Like if they can just do things like that, honestly, wouldn't it just be nice? Wouldn't we even vote them to be presidents of this country? Sangomas ruling the country. They are busy here having meetings, useless meetings about Moja Love shows. Hey, yabona lezi ngoma lezi. So apparently they had some meeting. This is what one account by Pabalo says. The Sangomas are trying to cancel Gogo Maweni. They got lawyers and everything. That's why the show didn't air today, which means on Saturday, because the show was supposed to air on Saturday. They were in a meeting. This is another user. It says they were in a meeting live on TikTok yesterday and today. Host tagged Maweni. I don't know if that's the same live that I posted yesterday with Koko Nene, because apparently on that live, Koko Maweni was being discussed too. So I don't know if that is the live where they were having a meeting or it was a different live. Okay. And then Pablo says again the bravery and to show she is in hot water. Her show didn't air and she hasn't said anything. And Tina Siamazu to fast Gabi get response. They should, but it's not make sure. Sangoma's using lawyers. Yini baya lawyer na lama lawyer. They want her to lose her license to practice as a Sangoma in South Africa. You do know that all Sangomas have to conform to some trade union, right? Ayibo, izangoma zaselokhuzeni lezo zasemadolobheni lezi zangoma zasemakhaya, you just say I'm a Sangoma and you are practicing. Anyway, you guys, that's what people are saying. Apparently there was a meeting and the Sangomas are not happy with the show Kukumaweni. And so that's the reason Amoja Love canceled the show. But this is the thing, you guys, that is not making sense with this story. Moja Love doesn't just cancel its shows. Moja Love has shows that people will complain and complain and complain about. Okay, i.e., we are Jola 99. How many times have people complained about We Are Jola 99 and how people are treated on We Are Jola 99? So they don't just cancel the show, even if they stop a show for a while, it is after a lot of noise is being made. They're not gonna just cancel a show because of one meeting by Sangomas, you guys. So I don't know, you guys. I don't believe this story. I think if maybe Umoja Love makes an announcement, then I will take it seriously that yes, okay. I did hear another story that there is a Sangoma somewhere in KZN that had moved to an area allegedly, and because of what people are watching on Moja Love with Ukoko Maweni, they thought that she's gonna come now naye and do the same things in the community. Koko Maweni was at the grave sites and lowering somebody's grave, okay, in the first episode. So people were saying that she's gonna do the same thing with their people, so they were not happy. I don't know if they burnt the house or they chased the Sangoma away, and then the Sangoma laid a formal complaint to Moja Love. I don't know why she did not go to the police. Like I say, you guys, like the energy that these Zangomas have, we would have a country that runs very smoothly if they just could focus on the right things. Just get together and come up with a camp for all our grade 12s to get, 100% on all subjects. Just do that. Do that, put money in our bank accounts or something. We need something like that. This thing of Sagopa's meeting about nonsense. Anyway, you guys, tell me what you think about this in the comments section. Do you believe that this story is true? Do you think that the show was really cancelled, or it really was the last episode that they aired last week? It just so happened that these Sangomas were having this meeting on TikTok, and then people think that it is because of them that the show was cancelled, or you think really it is, okay? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegiona. Share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ntando kakhulu.